Alright, what's going on, guys? T Torres back here for another video. So in today's video we are going to be installing the delete, but we're going to be installing the silencer delete on the KTM Duke 390. So in my last video, if you didn't watch it, we took off the factory muffler on the Duke 390 and we added this little shorty pipe from some people from across the pond made that. They're definitely overseas. So we're going to be deleting this big, ugly, canister-looking silencer thing. And it looks like we're going to take this exhaust hanger, or not hanger, but bracket off and remove. There's a bolt here on this side and one on the other side. I'm pretty sure the silencer just falls straight down. And we're going to be replacing it with the Competition Werkes silencer delete. And then if you follow me on Instagram, you know my buddy put some heat to it just to kind of change it up, change the look of it up. And then we also have the cat delete from Competition Werkes as well. But I'm going to do this in a two-part video because I want to see how the bike's going to sound without the silencer and just the muffler before we go on to the actual full system with the cat being deleted. And I am terrified that once we do the silencer plus the cat delete, this bike is going to be extremely loud. So we'll see how it sounds with just the silencer missing, and then we're going to replace it with this one here from Competition Werkes. So big shout out to Competition Werkes. Let's get to turning some wrenches on the bike, and let's see if we can't make this thing just a little bit louder. All right, first things first. As you can see here, we have the Allen key. Let me make sure. I think this is a 6 millimeter Allen key, and we're going to take off this exhaust bracket right here, and then we're going to move down here. Like I said, there's two of these that we have to remove as well. I don't know the size of that just yet, but let's go ahead and get this bracket completely loose. All right, next right here on the silencer, this is a 5/16. So go ahead and get that loose. So far this is extremely simple. I'm hoping the silencer should fall right below this rear subframe. Based on how it's looking, it should come right out. Okay, so now that that's out, that silencer's getting completely loose. All right, so let me put you back on the tripod and let's remove this silencer. All right, the next thing I did is right here where my finger's pointed, there's a 12 millimeter. Need to get that completely out. And then I took the little lock U-nuts that are off of here on this bracket. And then now the silencer's almost ready to come completely out. Okay, the hardest part about removing this silencer, what I did was I took a screwdriver. You got to pry down on here because it sits in between this little set right here. So I pried it up here. Okay, it came through here and just gently wiggled it back and forth, and everything was already loose. So literally, the entire silencer just fell off. So now it's time we're going to transfer one of these grommets onto this side right here. So let me get everything taken off here. I need to take off this exhaust, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, gasket. I'm going to take off the exhaust gasket here and then transfer one of these, because it was one on each side. Transfer one of those onto the new Competition Werkes pipe. All right, the next thing you want to do is you're going to want to take these two gaskets, exhaust gaskets, off of this little chamber piece. I was placing WD-40. Then I took a little pry tool and tried not to mess up the exhaust gasket too terribly much. And so those came off, so we're going to put one back on the factory cat, and then this is going to be on the opposite side of the silencer delete for the shorty pipe. And then as you can see here, we have the grommet back in and then the exhaust piece back on. So let's go ahead and go back over to the bike and we'll get this this exhaust clamp started on this piece for the silencer. Alrighty. This started like so. We'll get this started so the exhaust clamp will actually hold on this actual silence piece. Hold it on so I can get everything in place and start putting all the bolts and nuts that need to go back on that side. All right, the silencer piece is now on from Competition Werkes. They do supply a new 6 millimeter nut for you to put on, and I used a 10 and a 5/16 on the back to secure that. Got everything tied up here with this exhaust part. So all we got to do now is just transfer this onto there, and then we're going to put our Pro Race pipe back on, and then we'll be able to fire it up. I'm gonna run to the store, get some isoprobe alcohol or some acetone, and wipe down all the pipes since my hands are greasy. So let me get this put back on, get everything wiped down, and then we'll fire it up for a cold start with the new Competition Werkes silencer delete, baby. All right, I just got back from the dollar store, getting some acetone. I just went ahead and wiped everything down. So let's go ahead and start the bike up for the first time. I am super excited. Let me just tell you, sorry if I'm yelling, but this bike is extremely loud now. It may be too loud. It is extremely hard to even think with that thing on there. I just took it down the road, only got up to like 30 miles an hour. This thing is, wow, it is completely loud. And just to think I still got to do the cat delete. I think that's going to be too much. I actually honestly think this is too much. I'm actually going to take it for a ride with the helmet on and take it for a little cruise for a little bit and see how it sounds. But anyways, thank you all for stopping to the channel for the first time. Yeah, like I said, if you're here for the first time, please hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, leave this video a big thumbs up. Wow, that's extremely loud. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.